Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video I am sharing with you my deep cleaning. I am deep cleaning my main floor. I do this typically on Friday nights, but sometimes I run out of time and end up doing it in the morning on Saturday. So when I do it on Fridays, I usually do it before my daycare kids arrive, during nap time, and then some after work. So it just depends what I have planned that Friday night, whether I finish it or not. I always start off with my entryway and I do all the dusting, all the wiping down of any surface that is messy. My door tends to get really dirty because the dog sleeps right against it, so I always find there's like a little brown spot right where he lays against. And I also disinfect all the knobs and the light switches here. Once I'm done in my front entryway, I move on to living room. This time I am actually removing some of my winter decor because I'm hoping to start decorating for spring, since spring is nowhere inside outside, so I want to bring it inside. And usually take everything off, dust everything, wipe everything down. I am actually putting a lemon melting pot, a lemon scent in my melting pot, just to give me a little bit of a incentive to clean. I love the lemon scent, especially for when I'm cleaning. So I use a Method wood polish this time. I tend to flip-flop between my homemade, Pledge, or Method. I prefer Method over Pledge, but sometimes I'm unable to find Method wood polisher in our store, so I tend to, if I need to buy a wood polisher, I tend to buy Pledge. The one that I make, I find I'm not able to use every single week that I clean because it tends to be quite oily. So if I use that one, then the next time I dust, I just use a dusting mitt. And I dust all the surfaces here. I am also replacing my pillowcase at this time because, like I said, I will be changing it out and doing some more of a spring decor for these pillows. I also take my dusting mitt, which is a dusting wand, and dust all the corners. I got this from Norwex, and it can actually attach to the Norwex wand for floor cleaning, so if you have to reach anywhere high. The next room that I move on to is my formal dining room, and this one tends not to be too bad because we don't typically use it on regular basis. One thing that I do while I clean is I tend to catch up on any videos on YouTube that I missed during the week or that are brand new on that Friday, and I just watch them while I clean, comment. So that's why I have that big iPad with me in every room. And this is the same thing. I dust every surface here. I use Method glass cleaner to dust any glass or decoration or that type of thing, and Method wood polisher for the rest of it. Once I'm done in my dining room, I will move on to my dinette. At this time, this is now in the afternoon once the kids have gone to bed, and I just dust, like I said, dust everything. When I clean my table, I tend to clean off, polish the top, and then I also clean up my chairs. They tend to get messy, so I'd like to give them a good wipe, as well as the stools. The next room is my family room, and this one is the room that our family uses the most, so I have to straighten out the couches, like I said, dust all the surfaces. unfortunately, I didn't get to my kitchen on Friday, so this is Saturday morning, and everybody just had finished having breakfast, and I was left by myself. Actually, well, my daughter was still sleeping, so this was a good time for me to give it a good cleaning. The first thing is I tidy it up, remove anything that needs to go downstairs, load up the dishwasher with dishes and get that started. Wash the dishes that need to be washed that don't go in the dishwasher. Put anything that needs to be emptied into jars or bins. And because on Thursdays I usually go grocery shopping, so sometimes I'll have bags of apples or oranges, and I put that in my fruit bowl. And right now I just ended up freezing up some bananas that were left over that needed to be frozen because they were getting to be too dark. For my microwave, I just cut up some limes and I put them in the water, and I put it in the microwave to heat up for about 10 minutes because the microwave was disgusting. I had fell behind with cleaning a little bit when it came to microwave and my stove top because I was quite busy with my full-time job. I was doing some interviews at night, so I wasn't the one doing the kitchen cleaning after dinner for a couple nights, and I always find that things don't get done the way maybe I would get them done. So I had to run that microwave several times so all the stuff loosens up. And I like adding either lemon or lime, usually lemon, but I didn't have any lemon, so I added lime just for extra smell. What you just saw is I vacuum my stove top because there tends to be sometimes so many crumbs from cooking, and I just found that is the easiest way to get rid of it is to vacuum it up. So I just took out the water out of the microwave, and I will be putting it back in because it did not clean it as good as I wanted it. I washed the tray, and then I washed the cast iron grates from the stove top, and I just washed that with soap and water. For the stove top, this time I was using some baking soda, my Dawn dish soap, and just water. And I just made like a little paste and made sure I took all the stuck on stuff off. And then I wiped it off with a paper towel just to get all of it off. And I finished it off with just some of that glass cleaner, and I spray it down just to give it a little bit of a shine. Once the stove is done, I move on to clearing all the dishes that I washed and putting them away because I will be cleaning my appliances and my cupboards. For the cupboards, I use the Method wood cleaner, and I also boil some water because I like to use hot water to clean my sink. So while the water is boiling, I end up cleaning the cupboards with Method wood cleaner, not the polisher but the wood cleaner, and I give all of the cupboards a good wipe down. Once all the cupboards are cleaned, I move on to cleaning my stainless steel appliances, and I also clean my coffee maker on the outside, the toaster, and my little kettle. And for this I use the Method stainless steel cleaner, but I wet my microfiber cloth, and that's how I wipe it. And then I actually use a Norwex polishing cloth to polish all the stainless steel and all the little appliances off. Then I move on to my countertop, and for this I just use Method all-purpose cleaner this time, and the scent is, I think it's bamboo and lime, I want to say. It's the green one. For the sink cleaning, I pretty much do the same thing as I did for the stove. I use baking soda and Dawn dish soap, and then I also, once I'm done scrubbing the sink, I rinse it with hot boiling water, and then just finish off with rinsing anything that's left with just hot water. I think finally my microwave's done and clean to the point that I'm satisfied. Once the kitchen's fully clean, I actually put my chairs up, which kind of defeats the purpose of polishing the top, which I have to redo anyways because I have put the chairs up. When it's nice outside, I take them out and put them on a deck, but this time it was covered in snow, so I couldn't do that. I also clean out my garbage area. I vacuum up any of the crumbs that fell behind, empty the garbages. We empty garbage every day, but I just did it now too because I find it makes the house smell better. The next step is vacuuming, and I give the whole house a good vacuum. I use my Dyson, I think it's called Kinetic Ball. This thing sucks the life out of everything. It's the best vacuum I have ever owned. I just had remembered that I did not clean the powder room after the kids left yesterday, so I end up doing that before I vacuuming it up. And here I as well use a antibacterial Method cleaner. And for the toilet I use the Greenworks toilet bowl cleaner. For the stairs I use my cordless stick vacuum. It's a lot easier than using a full-on vacuum just carrying it up and down the stairs. I also use this vacuum to clean up all the furniture, especially this couch, because it had all the fuzzies from the pillows that I took off the pillowcases. And I also clean up the dog bed. For the wood stairs cleaning, I use the wood floor cleaner from Method. And the last thing that I do is wash my floor, and I boil water. For this, I boil my kettle and a big pot, and then I add vinegar and lemon essential oil. I like to use hot water. I feel that it cleans better. Maybe it doesn't. It's just what I feel. And I also am using this Veleda mop system, which is pretty good. The only complaint I have, I am 5'10", and I tend to have to arch my back a little bit because I found the stick is not long enough. Once I'm done washing the floor with a mop, I run my steamer over some of the areas that I mopped, especially the hallway and the kitchen area, and I also clean all my laminate floors with the steam mop. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some motivation to get some deep cleaning done in your house. If you're brand new, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and press the notification button so you don't miss out on anything. So until next time, have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.